Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Scooby-Doo and Krypto 2. Now, as you know, Scooby-Doo and Krypto 2 is a recent 2023 animated direct-to-video mystery film, which is meant to be the 38th entry in the direct-to-video Scooby-Doo film series. And I know originally the film was thought to have been cancelled and written off due to the whole Warner Bros. Discovery sort of cost-saving efforts. But I know as soon as it was confirmed that it was not cancelled and actually got a release date, I think everyone was quite sort of relieved and happy that the film at least got a chance. I think with the Warner Bros. Discovery write-off thing, I can understand having to salvage what they could, having to sort of save money in that. So I think after sitting down to watch the film, I think it's not really a bad idea. So the premise of the film is meant to follow how, the Justice League have mysteriously disappeared. We see how Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen investigate the Hall of Justice. We see how they have to deal with a phantom problem, and we see them calling on Mystery Inc. to help. And we kind of see how Mystery Inc. not only have to find out what these phantoms are, but have to deal with the villains running amok, not only in Metropolis, but in other areas around the world. And throughout the Hall of Justice, we kind of see how Lex Luthor and the gang have to team up, as well with Krypto the Superdog, to find out what happened to the superheroes. So I think the film isn't a bad idea, and I think having Krypto be in the role of a Scooby-Doo film actually makes sense, because, Krypto, in my opinion, is a bit of an underdog when it came to other media. I think at least when you had the cartoon show Krypto the Superdog and the film League of Super Pets, at least they did give Krypto better potential and showed what he could be like. And I think when you've got the whole mystery of the whole phantoms and everything else, it's kind of obvious to who the villains are gonna be. So I kind of think, it at least does a great homepage to bringing back great references to the Supermobile, the sort of Superjet, and also the invisible plane, also having the sort of other lantern rings like red, black, violet, blue, and so on, and even having callbacks to other past DC media. But I think the rest of the film feels more like this Night in the Museum story, and it's kind of obvious to who the villain's gonna be. I think the story could have worked more had it been Bruce Wayne calling the Mystery Inc. group for help, and maybe have Bruce Wayne and the gang with Krypto to find out what happened to Superman and the other League members. And you could have had it with Bruce Wayne mentioning that since he hasn't heard from the Justice League, things with the crime rate, not only in Metropolis, but also other areas in the city, have skyrocketed badly. And you could have had it with Bruce Wayne not only having to team up with Mystery Inc., but also having to team up with Lex Luthor due to kind of wanting to kind of keep the Hall of Justice under sort of his control. But I think the film isn't really a bad idea. I kind of like the idea that you do have Scooby and Krypto getting more to know each other. I know there's also a comic book series that has Scooby and the gang teaming up with other DC superheroes, and I would actually love to see it be animated. There's a lot you can do with a Scooby-Doo DC Universe animated cartoon series. I would love to see them team up with the Teen Titans, the Doom Patrol, John Constantine, Satana, Hawkman, Aquaman, also the Doom Patrol, also Young Justice, also the League of Super Pets, the Legion of Superheroes. There's a lot you could do with a DC comic-based animated Scooby-Doo team-up cartoon, and I think the comics at least show you what the potential might be. I think the film is more, for Scooby-Doo fans, but I think it's more for kind of like the fans who are more used to the kind of DC comics. I think at least the film fixes what I think Scooby meets Courage the Cowardly Dog tried to do, and I think at least with this film it's got a standard story. It's doing something totally different, but at least it's fixing where I think some characters' places are gonna be, and not feeling like major wasted potential. So I think this film definitely deserves a thumbs up. It's still good, still enjoyable, but it's one of those standard kind of DC Scooby-Doo team-up projects, and there is potential for an animated series. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.